We've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Packers going up against the Eagles. With that, let's get out to Lincoln Financial Field. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Carry for Ryan Matthews. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
And he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Here to run. And he takes it all the way down.
Okay, well, you shouldn't have dropped it.
A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Randall Cobb, 32 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And the pass looked harmless. He didn't really think much was going to happen after that. But he goes ahead and takes it all the way for a touchdown.
I guess what we learn is that long plays don't always come from long passes, right? Throw it short. You get the right receiver who can make some moves. Off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And here are the defensive starters. In your own position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down. But you know this, they've got to cover and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now they try the right side here. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Ryan Matthews on 3rd down. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Hot Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney.
Now it's Sproles. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Chelsea, get your purse. My purse. My purse. Where's my purse? Can I get my purse? I like my purse.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. Fake to Matthews. Now it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle. And they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Give me my part.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Surveying the field. He's going to fire one. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Hop into the pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to...
Yeah, really can't. Come on, Mom. I'm stuck with this dress on now. Look, Daddy. Look at this. Let's go down.
Why you left that door open?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I leave it open?
No.
Go as they take the field. And that recipe in their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And with Jordy Nelson, Charles, everyone will be closely monitoring what's going on with his health and those ribs to see if he can play anymore in the playoffs.
I know that they're pushing for it. I know that they want it and are hopeful, but that's a tough injury to come back from that fast. I think that ultimately he probably won't play him a game, but that doesn't mean that Green Bay doesn't have plenty of guys to throw the ball to. Jared Cook has emerged at tight end. Devontae Adams sprained an ankle against Dallas. Will he be 100% moving on?
And that remains to be seen, but I know one thing. With Aaron Rodgers under center, they're tough no matter who's catching the football.
Yeah, including you and me.
Fresh set of downs here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. Rodgers now on first down. And Cook has it left side. And now every time I see Jared Cook catch a ball, what am I thinking of? The catch against Dallas. And look, Green Bay's had a lot of incredible catches and plays over the years. That one will be forever etched in the minds of Packers Nation.
And he's not a rookie. He's been in the league for a little while. But is that his coming out party or what? Because the whole league, fans know who he is.
Come on, man.
He made to help Green Bay move on to the NFC Championship game.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Dad, are those the Bulldogs and Eagles?
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Let go, Eagle, let go.
Out of the gun.
Let go.
But he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Now that was a gutsy call. In today's NFL, that is a passing down, but they broke tendency and in a big way, and they were rewarded with a big run. Now they're set up with 1st and goal. Got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator. He didn't play it safe, he took a chance, and it paid off.
Daddy, did you feel there? Huh?
Second down,
Daddy,
goal to
did
go
you
from
feel
the
me
6.
pull that?
Now starts. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play. Didn't he? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never
Look at all these
Field goal
tattoos.
would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Who did these tattoos? Got more tattoos right here?
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
That one on your leg?
Philadelphia getting
Like
set to
mom
take the
does.
field. And following the interception, just
You got-
any
I was-
interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Daddy, did the
I don't
lights
think
go
that there's
out?
any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Oh.
Here we go. 3-19.
They go play action for Matthews. Now Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Green Bay, and it's 3rd down.
Boy, I tell you.
Yes.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Let's go.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5.
But when this ball's tilted, intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wentz going to try and throw on third. Left side, caught by Matthews. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Wentz finding time. And some room to roam now. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 12 yards is the pickup there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone. Open, unable to hold on to it.
So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards. And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. 3rd down here. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. This one complete left side to Green Beckham. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Nolan Carroll. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Well, we've got a few seconds here. The playoffs in the NFL, chance to discuss those. Divisional round, a lot of excitement, more so than the wild card round.
Without a doubt, because think about the wild card round. All the home teams held. The games weren't that compelling, nor were they that close. Divisional round, though, we had people losing at home. Dallas lost at home. Kansas City lost at home. And the games, all exciting, seemingly coming down to the last series in each and every one of them.
And kickers playing a huge role in the Kansas City-Pittsburgh game. And Mason Crosby, of course, one of the heroes in that Green Bay victory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Play fake to Matthews. Now it's Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Here we go now.
Here's Sproles. And not a whole lot doing. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronnie McLeod. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he is met at the line. A scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking. Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen. On second down, here's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's
Can you tell Tana to
both of these defenses good coverage throughout this one. No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? Give it to him right up the gut. And not a whole lot doing there.
Let her play with that shit. Get out of here.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defense. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss. Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Here we go. Blue 90.
On second down, here's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted.
Look, man. That nigga Ha Clint Dix is not fucking like that. That nigga sorry in a bitch.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. So after the INT, it's Rodgers being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. While time permits, we have to share the story we read about Doug Baldwin. After the loss, understandably very frustrated, said he played Madden until 3:30 in the morning to just release some of that anger because he could control all 11 guys in that game. And that just tells you about how guys feel in playoff pressure. The idea of not going to the Super Bowl, which is all Seattle talks about. And there's Doug Baldwin staying up, playing Madden. I love what you said there, the control of everything. Because you can't do that as a player. You can only control you and your aspect of the game. In this situation, he's controlling it all. Now, I guarantee you, Seattle. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time. Out in the flat for starts. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going. I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think. The play fake to start. Now Rodgers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Goodness, was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure? Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here. I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play. We've got a 3rd and 11.